Hey, how's it going? It's Wednesday, June 26. Welcome back, Foxy Games UK new and existing subscribers. I'm Fox, your reliable source of aggregated video game news, speculation and rampant rumour. So in today's slightly shorter than usual news video, I guess you could call it an extension of Tuesday's content, but yeah, let's not get caught up on the little things because the first PlayStation 5 benchmark has apparently leaked. Now look, let's exercise some caution here, so I'll waste no time in advising you to take this with a pinch of salt. How many times have we heard that catchphrase? Source via lordsofgaming.com. PlayStation 5 will use the latest AMD CPU and GPU technology, and yes, PlayStation 5 is expected to be powerful. Full specs have yet to be detailed by Sony Interactive Entertainment, but it does look like this is about to change as the very first PS5 benchmark may have possibly been leaked. This benchmark comes courtesy of APISAC, well known in the PC community for leaking PC parts codes and benchmarks. APISAC, or Happy Sack, you choose, has access to a CPU and GPU database where benchmarks are being stored, and this is how he stumbled upon a Gonzalo APU Firestrike benchmark. Gonzalo is rumored to be the codename for PS5's system on chip, also leaked by APISAC some months ago. This is an engineering sample of the APU, so the results are subject to change, somewhat typical for prototypes. So let's get straight to this rumored PS5 benchmark, and it makes some pretty interesting reading. Again, this is a rumor for now, at least until I can get verification or completely debunk the following information, but this is pretty big if true. So PS5's Gonzalo APU scored above 20,000 points in the benchmark test, which is safe to say damn right impressive. This is in perspective and compared to the top of the line PC graphics cards currently on the market. So I guess you're all probably wondering, just how does the Gonzalo APU compare to the current PC graphics cards available? Well, starting with the 2070 RTX, which scored 18,103, Vega 64 scored 19,200, the 1080 RTX scored 19,370, and PS5's Gonzalo APU scored an extremely impressive 20,000 plus, and the 2080 RTX scored 21,892. So what this really does this denote? Well, for starters, it certainly ties into recent reports. PS5's GPU outperforms Vega 64 with less compute units clocked higher and exponentially more efficient than the Vega 64 counterpart. Moreover, PS5's Gonzalo APU seems to offer better performance than Nvidia's GTX 1080, which is very impressive for a console. GTX 1080 is still considered a top-end GPU and capable of running a lot of games in native 4K and at 60 frames per second. Console games are usually better optimized than its PC versions, and gamers are in for a treat next gen with these new consoles, though there are some caveats to this. I think it's probably worth noting this is just one singular benchmark. Real world performance in games will largely depend on the type of game and the sophistication of the game engine in use. Still, the PS5 Gonzalo APU benchmark really gives us a glimpse into what we could expect next year when PS5 launches globally, holiday 2020. And in summary and echoing reports relayed right here on Foxy Games UK over numerous The Gamer Couch podcasts and news videos, a 9.5 T-flop Navi GPU with around 36 to 40 compute units enabled offers approximately 11 T-flops of performance and outperforms AMD's Vega 64 with 64 compute units enabled, placing PS5 power and its closest match right up there with a 2080 RTX GPU. If this benchmark is indeed accurate and uses a fairly demanding game engine, say something like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Sony's own Marvel's Spider-Man, then PS5's overall power will more than satisfy those who place eye candy above all else. But for those like me who believe performance matters most, an AMD Zen 2 3rd generation CPU offering 60 frames per second at full native 4K and 30 frames per second native 4K with ray tracing enabled should do the trick. Judging by the mood of gamers via social media, I suspect many of us, myself included again, to stay true to our words and will be more really interested in higher performance next gen than native 4K with ray tracing enabled, but at 30 frames per second, though I'm certainly not holding my breath. But what say you? Go ahead, sound off, share your thoughts and opinions on today's news, because that unfortunately brings us to the end of another video. But let's continue the discussion in the comments, and for all your current and next gen news updates, rumour and rampant speculation, hit the like button, spread the word and keep it locked to Foxy Games UK. Remember, relevant links where applicable can be found in this video's description. Subscribe to Foxy Games UK, remember to hit the notification bell so you never miss content, thumbs up if you like it here, and help us reach more like-minded gamers simply by sharing this video. Consider supporting Foxy Games UK via Patreon, and or grab yourself a FGUK branded t-shirt or hoodie available in various colours and designs. You'll find both links in this video's description. Truly appreciate the support. And that concludes our time together today. It was great hanging out. Until the next video, always remember, play games, not corporations.